How is it? Seems like I rattled some of shall we say, the Republican or nationalist-minded robots with my last video about the where were these Irish who are currently waving the Palestinian flags when Ireland need them. It's like all these Sinn Féin types are all processed in the same factory in West Belfast or in Tala or somewhere like that, and they punch them from the same mold. If you look at the ones I've deleted them off my comments section, but if you look at their videos, they're all the same thing. They're videos on gangland killings, how Protestants are all evil, and of course Celtic FC. None of them has an original independent mind of their own, and therefore they also have to support the Palestinian state based on the fact that, well, that's what you do. They're robots. Now, because they're robots, we have to now, if I'm going to piss them off 50%, I might as well piss them off 100%. And it's about time you shinners realize this, that Irish republicanism is no more Irish than loyalism and the loyalists. It arrived in Ireland about the same time. Republicans do not have a mandate on Irishness. The Irish nation and the Irish people and the Irish culture existed for 6,000 years before the Grand Orient Lodge, made up of Protestant Freemasons, came up with the tricolour. They brought it to Waterford and they put it on number 33, the Mall. The Irish tricolour is no more Irish than what you would call the butcher's apron. It's just another imported rag brought over from a non-Irish source. It's a tricolour. Tricolours are decided by the Grand Orient Lodge in Paris, a Freemasonic organisation which came out of the Bavarian Illuminati. You don't have to take my word for it. I know you guys don't read much of it on Public and, that kind of thing. But if you actually did read, you would discover that the history of republicanism stops about 200 years ago, but the Irish culture still existed for 6,000 years before that. To listen to these flag waving shinners these cookie cutter stereotypes in their Celtic jerseys, you would think that the lads who built Newgrange or Carrowkeel and all these other monuments were all, they've decided to build Newgrange following a Sinn Féin Ardèche. And they'd all sat down in their Celtic jerseys and decided to, build these ancient megalithic monuments. That's how absurd it is. So don't you Sinn Féiners be telling me what is Irish and what isn't. I'm probably more Irish than any of you. And by the way, Celtic FC are a British soccer club. They're not an Irish one. Thank you.